Hey everyone, and welcome to The Explainer. Before we dive in, if you like what we do, definitely hit that subscribe button and leave a comment. It really helps the channel out. All right, let's get into it. If you spend any time at all on social media, you've definitely seen the promise. You know the one. People are apparently making thousands of dollars every single month in passive income, and it's all powered by AI dropshipping. The pitch? It's super simple. AI does all the hard work, and you just, you make the money. It's packaged as this perfect digital side hustle, a way to build a whole empire right from your bedroom.
But come on, is it really that simple? Can you honestly build a profitable business basically overnight with just a laptop and an idea? That's the exact question we're going to put to the test today.
To get some real answers, we're going to follow an experiment by YouTuber Mark Tilbury. He decided to just cut right through all the hype with a really simple but kind of brilliant challenge: build a Shopify store using AI tools and see if he could actually turn a profit.
Now, to make this a real, legitimate test, he set three very strict rules for himself. First, the total cost to create the entire shop had to be less than $1. Yep, $1. Second, everything had to be done from a laptop. No fancy office, no special equipment. And third, the entire setup, from start to finish, had to be done in under an hour. Talk about pressure, right?
So how in the world do you build a business that fast and for that cheap? Well, you let the bots do all the heavy lifting. The very first step was to put together this kind of digital machine to build the entire store automatically. The whole process basically boiled down to this three-part AI toolchain. It kicked off with an AI called Build Your Store to lay down the basic website foundation. Then, that site was plugged directly into a free Shopify trial, which acted as the e-commerce backbone. And finally, a tool called AutoDS was brought in to automatically find products and stock the virtual shelves.
And the final price tag to get this whole operation online? Well, after taking advantage of all the free trials he could find, the only expense was a 99-cent trial for AutoDS. And just like that, the $1 budget was officially spent. Mission accomplished for now.
Okay, so the tools are in place, the budget is gone. Now it's time to see what the AI actually managed to build. And believe it or not, in less than an hour, a brand new online store just popped into existence. The AI decided on a sports and fitness niche and immediately filled the store with what it considered to be winning products. The starting lineup included a breathing trainer, some clips for golf clubs, classic resistance bands, and a warm jogging hat. It's a pretty solid, if maybe a little random collection for a brand new fitness store, I gotta say. And this part is actually brilliant because it shows how these small details can make a huge difference. Instead of some clunky random web address, the AI tool actually provided a free .store domain name. A quick little change to tilburyfitness.store and boom, the whole thing suddenly looks way more professional and legitimate.
All right, so the store is built, the products are loaded, but a store with 0 visitors is basically just a digital ghost town, right? So the next phase was all about marketing, trying to get those first crucial customers in the virtual door.
Now, instead of dropping thousands of dollars on some huge influencer, the strategy here was to focus on micro-influencers. And the data really shows why this is a much smarter play, especially for a small budget. According to Social Bakers, micro-influencers can drive up to 60% higher engagement and 20% higher conversion rates. You just get more bang for your buck.
So the specific plan was this: pay a duo called the Grace Brothers just $50. For that $50, they would create a short, kind of quirky Instagram story promoting just one product from the store, that breathing trainer. The whole idea was to just test the waters without risking a ton of cash.
So, let's recap. The store was built for under $1, the marketing cost $50, the Instagram story went live, and a 24-hour clock started ticking. The big question is, did any of it actually work?
Amazingly, yeah, it did. In just 24 hours, the store brought in $170.85 in total revenue. And get this wasn't from selling a bunch of different items. All of that money came from selling just 10 units of that single product they promoted, the breathing trainer.
But of course, revenue is not profit. So let's break down the actual costs here. The products themselves cost $39.50 to source from the supplier and ship out to the customers. The influencer fee was that flat $50. And then after the free trial ran out, there was a $1 Shopify fee. That brings the grand total for all costs to $90.50. So here it is, the bottom line. After you subtract the $90.50 in costs from the revenue, the final net profit from this 24-hour experiment was
$80.35. From a $1 start, that is pure, actual profit.
And this quote from Mark really puts it all into perspective. He says, "I know $80 might not sound life-changing, but this was all done with minimal effort, using AI tools, and a budget of just $1 to set everything up." See, it wasn't about the specific dollar amount. It was about the proof of concept.
Which, of course, leaves us with the final and maybe the most important question. An $80 profit from a complete standstill is definitely impressive, no doubt. But was this just a lucky one-time shot, or could this process, if you repeated it and refined it, actually scale up into that dream of thousands of dollars per month? You know, what this experiment really shows is that the door is open, but walking through that door and building a truly sustainable business, well, that's a whole different challenge. It proves that something is possible, but it sure doesn't promise that everything is easy. Thanks for joining us for this explainer. If you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to subscribe, and hey, let us know in the comments what you think we should break down next. See you next time.